the defending GCW Light Heavyweight Champion, Jackal! GCW Light Heavyweight Championship here at Holiday Havoc.
The crowd's behind Jackal in this one.
Absolutely, they cannot stand the spoiled one from Hyannisport, Massachusetts. Of course, I know the Kennedy family's had a little bit of success lately. I know they're actually pretty happy at the recent congressional elections. Spoiled Stevens' uncle Teddy just got reelected a couple of weeks ago, and he just got back from the bar a couple hours ago from his celebration party. But I hope Kennedy is in a good frame of mind for this one. Hope he's not been partaking. Go behind now by the champion.
Wrist lock, kick to the side, another kick to the side.
Jackal was in that wrist lock for just a brief moment before he used those martial arts kicks to find his way out of it. But it's Kennedy with a rabbit punch or a forearm right to the back of the head. And going now for the front face lock. Look at Jackal! He extricated himself from that situation. Louis, that means he got out of it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The education of Louis Benson continues, ladies and gentlemen, here at Holiday Havoc. Well, now look at that. Kennedy complaining of a hair pull.
Kennedy holding onto those ropes for dear life.
Boy, and I thought his partner was scared against Trent Stone a little while ago. Kennedy showing that same fear, if you will, that trepidation. Wrist locking Jackal now and brings him over one more time. Into a neck vise, takes him down into a hammerlock. Jackal from behind, double ankle pick, rolls over, and look at that, floats over into a front face lock.
Not bad if I must say.
Well, Jackal has always been one of the more unorthodox wrestlers we've ever seen, but where a lot of people, a lack of size would be a disadvantage, Jackal almost uses it to an advantage. He's so able to maneuver out of holds that other people can't. Drop toe hold there, and into the armbar.
That's Kennedy screaming in pain here. Possibly, could he tap out?
He very well could. This Fujiwara-style armbar is a very painful hold. A submission hold if applied correctly. Kennedy trying to get to his knees. That's really the best way to break that hold.
And a roll up.
A cradle count of two. When you're in that Fujiwara armbar, Louis, as long as you're flat on your stomach, you're in the worst place you can be. You've got to get to your knees and take some of the torque off of your shoulder. Of course, you do that at the wrong time, your shoulder gets separated, so it's a very delicate thing to do.
Stephen Kennedy with those forearms to the face of Jackal right now on the ropes.
Oh, but Kennedy walked into one. And a clothesline.
And Jackal, what's he going for here?
Short knee drop. And Jackal for the cover. 1, 2, and no.
Jackal's what's he calling for here?
Well, he's got him in the front face like he says he's going to end it.
I think he said was it a brain buster maybe?
Well, he's got him hooked up, but Kennedy blocks it. Blocks that suplex position. And now it's Kennedy snaring up the head. Single underhook suplex. Maintains the ride now, brings him back up. Another single underhook suplex. Continues the ride. And now, into a hanging neck breaker. Well, the spoiled one in control now. Count of 1, count of 2, no.
Stephen Kennedy is he's trying to throw everything he's got at Jackal, but Jackal's just throwing everything right back at him.
Kennedy goes for a cover, and Jackal just kind of squirms his way out. He doesn't want to be on that canvas. Off the ropes now. Look at that hooking DDT. You just don't ever know where Jackal's going to attack you from.
That's a scary prospect.
But Kennedy goes to the eyes using that cheap shot that we've seen so many times. And now Kennedy from the ropes. Other side with a boot to the back of the head.
Telling the crowd that he's a god.
Well, his opinion of himself is inflated at the best. Cover, he only got 2. Now he's targeting referee Kevin Kennedy.
Jackal with a roll-up.
Look at that sunset flip. 1, 2, no! Jackal trying to roll through. He's maintaining control of that leg. He felt that Kennedy was going to try and counter him, and he rolled out of it. Great counter wrestling by Jackal. But he comes back with a boot now.
And now a forearm. And another.
He's pounding away on the challenger. Kennedy with a block forearm of his own. Into the corner now.
Just choking him in the corner.
Choking away at him.
Having words with fans.
Getting all he can out of that 5 count. He better not get disqualified. He'll lose his opportunity. Oh, another shot.
Kennedy just possibly just toying with Jackal right now. He thinks he has this thing all wrapped up, but I wouldn't be surprised if Jackal came back and just gave him one back.
Front face lock now. High in the air with him. Delays with it. Standing vertical suplex. And, well, Kennedy's awful proud of himself. You might want to cover him, you jerk. Count of 1, 2. Did not get his body weight on him nor hook the leg.
And now Stephen Kennedy with another one of those wrist locks on Jackal. The Jackal with the martial arts kick. Another martial arts kick. Kennedy with one of his own.
They're kicking away at each other. It's like a Bruce Lee movie gone wrong. Jackal. Oh, look at that. Wrist locks him. Kicks him. To the ropes. What is this? Right hand. All the way to the top goes Jackal. Jackal Conrana.
And now Stephen Kennedy he's in no man's land right now, going to the outside, but Jackal's following him.
He's looking more disheveled than his Uncle Teddy did at the Congressional Bar last night. Into the railing he goes. And again, just pounding him head first into that railing.
Jackal breaking the count. Smart move. Don't go for a double count out here.
Absolutely. He wants to put Kennedy away. A lot of people wanted to shut this jerk's mouth since he's been here. Front face lock now on the floor. Oh, but Kennedy sending back first into that ring apron. Remember, that is angle iron right into that apron. It's the hardest part of the ring. You don't want to take a shot out there, but Jackal fighting back and sends Kennedy into the railing.
Jackal breaking the count.
Cross body, but Kennedy caught him. Caught him in midair. Oh! Just slams him right into that railing.
And Jackal is out of it. Kennedy's catching his breath here.
It's been a physical match, to say the least, for the light heavyweight championship.
Stephen Kennedy having words with some of these fans.
And I'd like to repeat those words to you folks, but FCC regulations will not allow me to. Well, that young man standing up for himself. We have some great fans here in Mount Vernon and all over the area. And incidentally, if you've never been to a GCW show, it's an experience you'll want to have at some point in your life. You'll want to check us out on the web, www.gateway wrestling.com, and see when we're coming to your area.